and also popular music genres. But anyway, I just forgot to record this meeting in my device. Yes, so I would like to. Okay, yeah, maybe Mr. Martin will help us to record. Yeah, so I would like to continue presenting Mariano Garcia del Rio. He's in 2017 he won the prize at the prestigious World Harmonica Festival in Germany in the jazz and melody category. Wow, amazing! So congratulations anyway, Mariano. So Mariano also as a teacher, he has been working for more than 10 years, having taught more than 3,000 students, 300. Oh my God. Okay, so he's a co-founder of the Escuela de Armónica de Buenos Aires, an institution with more than 150 students throughout Argentina and Latin America. Ya, jadi teman-teman ini luar biasa ya Mariano ini memang sebagai pemain harmonika dia juga sebagai komposer gitu ya dan spesialisasinya tuh di jazz dan juga popular music genre gitu. Beberapa beberapa video ya, some videos in his YouTube channel anyway. I found a lot of popular music kayak Still Got the Blues, terus juga wah banyak banget. Nanti saya akan bukakan his YouTube channel ya. Lalu juga sebagai guru dia juga sudah punya 300 murid loh itu ya. Dan juga dia sebagai co-founder dari Escuela de Armónica de Buenos Aires. Oh, sorry. Ya, so itu juga udah lebih dari 150 murid. And in 2020 di 2020 ya, dia merilis his first studio album judulnya Harmony Cuentos, interpreting his own composition for harmonica and string quartet. Jadi memang dia mainnya string quartet juga. Nanti kita bisa intip ya sedikit. So maybe we can share your YouTube channel and watch together about
Sure.
When you played with string quartet. And in 2022, he became endorser for Eastern Harmonicas. Wow, congratulations, amazing. So right now I would like to share your YouTube channel
Sure.
here. Yeah, so if you guys check on his YouTube channel here, you'll find Mariano Garcia del Rio on YouTube and a lot of harmonica music here. And one of this one, Harmony Cuentos, right?
Yes. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. It's also amazing. Yeah.
This is a solo harmonica piece.
Oh, wow.
Just harmonica.
Oh, okay.
We cannot hear. Nggak bisa tidak terdengar.
It's not played.
Nggak kedengeran.
Belum ada sih.
Oh,
Right?
oke.
Amazing. So beautiful.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you so much. So yeah, guys,
Wow.
it's amazing. It's just melt. Oh, my heart is really nice. And if you want to
Thank you so
see
much.
another, yes, you're most welcome.
Well, this
It's
is actually with a string quartet. Yeah.
so yeah, okay. It's really proper music video that you made. Woohoo! All right. Give him applause, guys. Amazing. Woohoo. Maybe you can give him a reaction of your Zoom emotion, yeah, here. So
Thank you.
wonderful. It's beautiful, amazing,
Thank
and
you.
I really love it. I appreciate it. So yeah, so that's just a little bit of original song of Mariano Garcia. Oh, wait a minute. Still played. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So guys, if you curious about a lot of his song, maybe you can try to find in YouTube channel. Oke, jadi teman-teman bisa langsung aja ke YouTube channelnya Mariano Garcia ya. Tuh banyak banget dan videonya tuh benar-benar well prepare, benar-benar videonya tuh apa namanya benar-benar sangat menginspirasi ya. Your video is really proper and also I think you have a good and well prepared for present your music video. I mean, you really decide about your concern with the background and the place and venue and the look of how to record the video. So it's perfect. It's so inspirational.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate it.
Welcome. So yeah, we can't wait to have a harmonica lesson from you, Mariano. So the time is yours right now. Maybe if you want to share your screen, and also you can make a conversation. So maybe we
Okay,
have Q&A,
sure,
and maybe for in the last time, yeah, of your.
sure, of
So
course, great.
all right, guys, here we are. So Mariano Garcia, the time is yours, please. Welcome.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. And first of all, I want to really thank you for this invitation. I'm very happy to be here. And well, I'm gonna talk today something that I think is gonna be helpful for everyone. It doesn't matter your harmonica level. No, it doesn't matter if you play bands, you don't play bands, if you play tone blocking, if you play Parker style. Uh, and I'm gonna talk today about expressive tools for the harmonica.
Okay, let me translate it for us. Teman-teman, jadi hari ini Mariano itu akan share, dia nggak peduli, pokoknya kita mainnya pakai bending, ada yang pakai pakar juga. Pokoknya ini berlaku untuk semua pemain harmonika. Oke, please, Mariano.
Okay, thank you. So, you know that the harmonica is the best instrument in the world. You know, I always say that. And one main reason is because how expressive it can be. You know, we play the harmonica with our mouth. You know, through breathing, it's like talking and it's like singing. You know.
Okay, anyway, Mariano, maybe you can try to
Okay, okay,
finish. It's okay.
okay.
So I will make the conclusion after.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to make so long, so you
Yeah.
have to translate everything.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
okay.
Yeah,
And
okay.
for you guys, if you don't understand, you can just raise your hand. Okay. Kalau ada yang nggak ngerti bisa raise hand ya, teman-teman. Mudah-mudahan sih masih mengerti ya bahasa Inggrisnya Mariano ya. Oke, Mariano, take your time.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Sorry for that. Oke. Mas
Sure.
Deki, keep your mic still off ya. Teman-teman semuanya off dulu ya mic-nya. Nanti kalau nggak saya yang meng-off-kan. Baik, terima kasih.
So right now, let's start playing, and you will notice what I'm talking. I will put a backing track, you know, a simple slow blues backing track, and I will play a very simple melody, you know, a melody that if just playing by like playing a nice sound, like a single note sound, everyone can play. And then I'm gonna play like very simple idea without any expressive tool and any bends and any vibrato, anything. And then I'm gonna show you adding some expressive tools so you can notice. I'm gonna like exaggerate these expressive tools so you can notice and they get like obvious. So I'm gonna start just playing a single melody. I'm playing with my C harmonica, you know, in the key of G. So I'm playing in second position if anyone asks. Okay. I'm not adding anything. Okay, so like quick and response, you know, I'm playing 2 draw, 3 draw, 4 blow, and 4 draw, you know, and then I'm going back again, playing the same thing, but like a mirror. 4 draw, 4 blow, 3 draw, and 2 draw. That's the main melody I'm gonna use for the whole exercise, you know? So that was okay, you know, it was a melody, it was something nice, but now I'm gonna play the same thing, but adding one of the most common expressions tools we have in the harmonic. Okay, first I'm gonna play it for you to hear, you know, so you can guess by yourself what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna say the expressive tool I am using. Okay. Sorry. Very slow. Yeah. So I think I try to do the like very obvious. The first expressive tool I want to talk is these grace notes. You know, we can add, especially in the draw notes. You know, I'm not adding an extra note for the melody. The melody is the same, but before special notes, I'm adding like a kind of fast note that is actually a bend note. You know, if you don't play notes, it's okay, because the idea is to get this sound of the harmonica and the tools we have. This expressive tool is like the guitars players, you know, when they pull out their string, especially the electric guitar players. So I think this is like one of the most important techniques in the harmonica for you to sound more with more feeling, you know. If you can see the difference between this, you know, it has no feeling, no expression, it's okay. But if you just add one of these, you know, it changed like everything. And I want to give you some tools about how you can practice this kind of things, you know. I think that the best way, and now I'm going to share a screen, if that okay with you. Yeah, here.
Yes.
Yeah, here is.
Okay.
See where it is.
Let-
Sorry, I'm gonna
Okay,
have.
waiting for Mariano to share screen ya, teman-teman. Jadi Mariano itu mencoba untuk memberikan tips bahwa kita bermain harmonika walaupun cuman beberapa note yang kayak tadi tenonenot, tenonenot, but kita bisa memberikan ekspresi. Ya, ekspresinya itu macam-macam.
Okay.
Alright. So that's the conclusion. Please continue, Mariano.
Yeah, thank you. So I have this harmonica tuner, you know. So you have the blow notes, you know, in the top, and the draw notes down the numbers. So, for example, if I play the 4 draw, okay, you can see how the the picture of the harmonic is painted on that note. And if I go to the bend, you can actually, it's like an X-ray for a harmonica vision, right? So the main thing about playing this kind of expression is, of course, first playing your bends. If your bends are with good tone and with good sound, that's the first step. And then my advice for you guys is that you can practice the whole range of the bend, not just the lower pitch of the bend that you're going to use for your songs, but instead, play that kind of glissando technique, like the trombone, that kind of things. It's gonna help you, not just with this technique. That is going to help you with everything in the harmonica. How you control your breathing, how you control your tongue. In this case, with bends. And if you are not playing bends right now, you can still try to do this kind of expression thing. Of course, it's important to play with the right technique. That's for me, it's one of the most important things. But you can try, like, having fun trying to do this technique. It doesn't matter if you're doing with your mouth, with your lip. I'm not talking about playing bends. I'm talking about to put your ear in these kind of things when you are hearing harmonica players. Like try to think and discover if they are using this kind of thing, because if you find these things on songs, on harmonica songs, I bet that that thing will stay in your ear and you will use this kind of thing later. So that's why I don't want to talk how to do bends, but that you can pay attention to these things. And especially with this technique, you can play like a fast, bend, like, if you can see it. Or of course that you can do, and see how nice is that. That's why this is the best instrument in the world, because we can do that thing. That's amazing. So in the video that Sarah showed us, I'm using all of those things. If I don't use that expressive things in that kind of music that is so expressive and so emotional, it will don't have any sense, so that, and that's why playing blues in harmonica is not easy the world, but so like natural, because blues is one of the most expressive styles in the world, right? So, well, this is the first um, technique I'm going to talk, and now I will still playing the same lick with this technique, and now I'm gonna add another one, if that okay for you. Okay, this is the new one. Okay, I think that you get it. I was using The most important technique, I think, for the harmonica, that is the vibrato. The vibrato will bring like the harmonica alive. We are playing such a small instrument, and when we play something with vibrato, people will look at us and say, okay, what, that's something that is not a toy, because that it doesn't matter where you're in the world. I bet that people think the harmonic as a toy, and when we play these kind of things, people change. They say, okay, that's actually an instrument. So there are different kind of vibrato. I was using, in this case, the throat vibrato. So this is a very important technique, because you have to breathe very smooth in the harmonic. It's more common to play lower notes on the harmonica. And maybe that's one of the most difficult things in this instrument. There are different kind of vibrato, but the throat vibrato will give you this such a deep sound. One thing is to play just playing the two draw, and watch right now. I can do like in a normal speed. I can do it, like a sheep, man, that kind. Or I can do a little bit slower. So an advice for this vibrato is to practice your you have to cut the air, the breathing with your throat. I think that the English word is like glottis. The glottis is this, like this kind of thing we have here in our throat, like when we cough, with that. But the difficult thing is that we have to do it like breathing in. So coughing in is not possible. You will probably choke. So, but practice that muscle, in a rhythmic way, will help you to train this muscle, to train like this. The beginning is gonna be difficult. You won't have control with this. Like it's gonna be very difficult to have a straight pattern, But you can start slow, with things like quarter note, like four note, like two notes by every beat. That don't do it with your tone, like with instead of and be patient. First, have this rhythm control, and try to every time practice a little bit faster. Instead of playing two notes per beat, you can play like three notes, like triplet, and they're like 8 notes. And when you realize, you're gonna be able to maybe it won't sound like like at first, but it's the best way to start practicing this one of the most important techniques. That is, this technique is gonna make you play better, because in order to play with this technique, you have to do like a lot of things right. You have to be relaxed. Your breathing has to be like smooth. Also, your tongue has to be in the right place. And I recommend you to practice this technique in the lower, breaths. In the 1, 2, 3, and 4 draw. Should I continue, Sarah? I have just a small thing more for this
Okay.
technique.
wait, I wanna make a conclusion. So, guys, jadi, nah untuk yang kedua ini, Mariano menceritakan tentang vibrato. Nah, untuk vibrato ini, yang jelas, karena menggunakan throat atau tenggorokan vibrato, which is teman-teman juga udah bisa membedakan kan ya sound-nya, antara kalau pakai throat vibrato tuh lebih dalam gitu. Nah, jadi tadi Mariano bilang bahwa caranya itu sebenarnya adalah nge-cut, artinya kita memotong udara dan, yang Mariano suggest itu adalah kita harus rileks katanya ya. Terus juga, selain rileks, intinya adalah, teman-teman memang me-maintain air-nya juga gitu ya. Pokoknya kurang lebih seperti itu dan sekarang Mariano akan melanjutkan mungkin akan memberikan tipsnya. Oke, Mariano please continue.
Thank you. And you have another kind of vibratos, There are, for example, the tongue vibrato. It's like doing something close to a bend, but a little bit softer, like like this kind of yeah 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 yeah. Sometimes doing these phonetic things will help you. I will use this kind of vibrato in the highest pitch of the harmonica. For example, the fifth draw. The fifth draw is like a thin reed compared to the two draw. The two draw is like a hard reed. If I do this kind of vibrato in a regular standard harmonica tuning like the C harmonica, it is too much sometimes. If I'm playing like a very hard rock, song, it will help. But if I'm doing yeah, so this is more like not as much deep, but you can also use this vibrato for the blow reeds, for those one who don't have any bend below, from 1 to 6, so for example, yeah. We are putting the pitch a little bit low, create this idea of bend, yeah. I don't imagine myself playing the harmonica without these techniques. Of course, the most important thing here for this technique and the previous one is that you have to use these techniques wherever you want, when you choose these techniques. Sometimes when we learn a technique, for example, when I learned for the first time these vibrato techniques, I was so like excited about that technique that I use every time for every note, and I hear myself in that moment. I said that was too much. Mariano said that's too much vibrato, but it's okay at the beginning, but for example, if I that's too much, so I have to choose when I use the vibrato, when I use this grace note, that you have to make the decision, like in a conscious way. Okay, that's enough, I think, for vibrato. And now I'm gonna do another technique, like the previous time. First, I'm going to play the technique, and then we're gonna talk about that. Okay, I think that was pretty obvious. That's the famous hand vibrato. Um, I think that the thing I always tell my students is at the beginning, it's not that important how you grab the harmonica. You know, the most important thing is that your lips are comfortable in the harmonica. You have a nice clean sound. Okay, because one time I want to think how I grab my harmonica when I play, and I grab like in different ways. For example, I change my way of grabbing the harmonica when I need to do that. I was playing, and then I have this. But it's interesting that the most important thing with this technique is it doesn't matter if you hold it like, if you grab like this, like this, like this, like this. For example, I always make this kind of show that I'm doing just with my pinky. But that's not the way that you have to play it. I can do it with my, with my, how do you say this in English? My wrist is with my wrist part of my hand, yeah. Or I can do with the fingers. It doesn't matter. So the idea for this technique is that you have to feel that the air, is not escaping, it's inside your hands. It's a feeling that you need that to feel that pressure of that breathing, that's your own breathing, like pushing your hands. And then when you open just a little bit, you will have this like kind of wah sound. I think that's one of the most nicest um, hands vibrato, or hand tremolo, and then it's like the fastest one, you know. Sorry. That's maybe nicer for the higher notes, but remember that the idea is not about how your hand looks, is how your sound is. Of course that it's interesting to sometimes practice with a mirror, with a camera that you can look, but don't spend more like much time watching yourself. It's okay a few minutes, so, but try to do it by hearing, and if you hear a clear difference between the close and open sound when you do, and it's very important when you close again, it's very important how you open and how you close. And a very good hint I can give you is try to have always a point with your two hands that they are together. If you do this, if you go, then the hand maybe won't have like this muscle memory of going to the same place. So but just open it a little bit. Yeah, I'm watching you, Hardy, playing that you do this, so that was great. So try to put like a contact point between your hands, and that will help you to go always to the same place and always has the same sound, because sometimes like, and we are just like clapping, but we are not concentrated about the sound. Okay, that's my like short advice I can give you with that. I'm going to give you one more, because I think that I think you're getting this idea when you're in your day lessons. I think that all your teachers give you this kind of things, but I want you to like a few of them, for you to know that the expressive things in the harmonica are one of the most important, because I'm sure that you know all the things that I'm telling you that you hear in this song, but I want you to every time you play the harmonica, you put like an extra effort, in this kind of thing. So I'm gonna use, I'm gonna play the maybe the last one, and watch, and then I'm gonna close by just playing in a blues with all this combination. Watch this. Recently, I just add like an extra note at the same time. For example, every time I was playing the 3 draw, I add a little bit of the 4 draw at the same time. Every time I play the 3 draw, the 4 draw, I will add a little bit, of my 5 draw. This idea is to play like kind of harmonies, these natural harmonies that the harmonica have. But it's difficult because we make so much effort at the beginning to play one single note, that then when we have to add one more at the same time, it can be a little bit tricky. But try to think every time you play these 2 notes at the same time, that you're playing that single note that you want to play, in this case the 3 draw, with an extra open sound with your right embouche. Try not to think that you have to play the 2 perfect holes. Maybe just with one perfect hole that you want to play, and a little bit of the right one. Sometimes that helps, but that you have to try yourself. And a thing that I was using, because I don't know if you noticed, I was playing the grace note with the bend, the vibrato, and this like open sound. 3 techniques at the same time. And watch it. Everything at the same time. So you can combine, of course, all these techniques. Of course, there are more expressive tools. For example, I was playing just with pucker lips, with my lips. But if you have, I don't play like a classic blues style with tone blocking, but I can do that. For example, I was adding more like a rhythm pattern, but when I have no more ideas for improvisation or something, these are all the things that are in my mind. Should I use vibrato? Should I use hand vibrato? Should I use tone blocking? All these expressive things guide me, in my playing. So I was using like tone blocking and then vibrato. So there is a whole world of combinations. You have a little bit like trios of, and it's the same lick. I'm playing it. Of course, that's like too much information, but I think that's the most important things, that when you know these tools, you can use everything that you learn in the same songs that you already know. So, well, I think that's pretty much the idea of what I think for this workshop. I don't know, Sarah, if you want to like ask me a question about this.
Okay. I mean, we really enjoyed the presentation that you gave to us. Anyway, but we have a three conclusion here about the way we express our the way we play with an adding like an expression while we played harmonica. Jadi sudah dijelaskan ya sama Mariano bahwa sebenarnya kita bisa melakukan beberapa kombinasi dari mengekspresikan, harmonika itu dengan cara memberikan vibrato gitu, dan vibrato itu macam-macam, itu ada yang throat vibrato, ada yang pakai tangan gitu kan ya, ada yang pakai tangan, lalu kemudian kita juga bisa mengolah, mungkin melakukannya seperti, sedang bernyanyi gitu ya, jadi nggak pakai throat gitu tapi, something like that gitu ya. Dan, mungkin ini adalah sesi untuk Q&A ya. Mariano, so we can start to open the Q&A session or
Sure,
what do you
of
think?
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
So guys, if you have any question, maybe you can, just raise your hand. Oke, teman-teman ada yang ingin bertanya langsung sama Mariano atau mungkin mau minta feedback, or maybe you can give, them a feedback the way he play or anything ya. So
Sure.
okay, it's from Asep UR. Thanks Sarah and Mariano. Yeah, I enjoy the show. So wait. Oh, but I have to leave. Okay, yeah, but it's okay if you want to leave. All right. Jadi, so who's gonna give Mariano question? Maybe you can raise your hand. Boleh teman-teman? Raise your hand dulu. Ada yang mau bertanya langsung? Atau mau dikasih feedback? Yuk, 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 yuk. Manfaatkan. Gak usah malu-malu. Kang Asep, udah buka mic-nya?
Ya, saya ya sorry,
Boleh
lower
open
hand.
cam nggak?
Okay.
Oke.
Yeah, sorry.
Nah,
The lighting is so bad. So, thanks a lot, Mariano. I used to think that playing harmonica is just for personal things, right? It's like self therapy or something. But now I learned that we can play much more than that. So I really learned a lot from this short workshop. So I'm just curious, what kind of harmonica or what brand do you play now?
Well, now I'm representing like Istop harmonicas. So I like Istop, the Chinese brand,
Okay.
So I have the possibility of try like lots of their models,
Mhm.
This is a blues player.
Okay.
If you, I tell you the best ones that they have, the blues standard is a nice harmonica, and the blues player too. But of course, that in all my harmonica life, I play a lot of harmonicas, and I play a lot of Hohner harmonicas. Especially the Golden Melody. And that was my the model that I most like. But here in Argentina, it's very common that you can get the Hohner harmonicas, So because maybe Suzuki harmonicas or maybe Seidel harmonicas, they are more expensive here in Argentina. So every time that when I was a teenager, I wanted to buy a harmonica, I bought the harmonica there were in my local store, and they were not that expensive. But I think that every brand of harmonicas has their nice one, but always the price is gonna be that's my advice for you guys. That we have always to compare that the price that we can get in our country. But right now I'm playing with Estop harmonicas, and of course I play with Hohner harmonicas too.
Muchas gracias.
You're welcome, de nada. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Asep Sutresna, hatur nuhun. Anyway, yeah, if you want to ask Mariano, and maybe you have another email like or anything, so because here from Herdi, thanks Sarah dan Mariano, I will follow your channel, yeah. And I hope I can get a lot of tutorial about technique and how to play song with the tabs, especially for beginner like me. So that's from Hardy. Mr.
Thank you,
Hardy,
Hardy.
thank you so much. And so Martonius also has a question here in terms of community building as a harmonica teacher. How do you go about it? Finding student, motivating them since playing the harmonica isn't always easy. So that's the question from Martonius. But before you answer the question, maybe you can share your channel or
Yeah,
maybe how to become your student. Yeah, maybe
sure.
well here wants to be your student anyway. Maybe you can
Sure.
share.
Yeah, you can write me in on my Instagram page, you
Mhm.
know, and we can talk in there. Yeah, I think that in my Instagram, if you don't use Instagram, I can give you my email, my personal email, and that's my two-way of communication. You know, my Instagram site page
Mhm.
and my email. If you want, I can share you at the end of the workshop.
Hmm. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah,
No, you're
I
welcome.
think a lot of people here has an Instagram, by the way. So maybe you want to try to answer the question from
Yeah.
Martonius.
Well, that was a very nice question because you talk about terms of community, and I think that the harmonica, like, I think that I have more thing in common with you guys that play the harmonica than with my neighborhoods, like 2 blocks in my house. You know, I always say that if I'm going to a different part of the world and find someone who play the harmonica, I will have something special with that person, you know? And I think that it's playing the harmonica and being part of a community are things that are together. You know, I don't know if here in Argentina we have a very big community of harmonica players because we like help each other. I don't know if bass players or piano players get together at meetings and share information, how you do the band, how you do the overblow, you know. And it was something that happened in Argentina, in my country, but I know that it's common in every part of the world, you know. So, for example, in Argentina, we make this harmonica school, and it was one of the best things that we do because it's like this meeting we're talking about harmonica. It's not about I'm not telling you any secret about the harmonica that there is not on YouTube, or Sarah told you before, you know. But the nice thing about this is to talk about this, to share, to that you can hear uh, a good harmonica sound from a professional player, you know. um, and for motivate my students, that's my main goal always, because the most important thing is that my students are happy with their knowledge and with their progress. And my approach is to play always songs on songs that you like, songs that I will show you. But always you can learn every technique in the harmonica playing songs that you like. Sometimes you have to learn certain technique to play that song, you know. You have to like to go through some barriers, you know. But the more and here in Argentina we make a lot of like students presentation on live and always online and like real presentation. And for a student to have something to show, I think that's pretty nice. And for the harmonica community, it's like we all together right now. It's very nice to play a song that you learn with your how do you say, with your harmonica partners, you know. And I think that's the best way of having motivation, the harmonica, and also to make this community bigger.
That's amazing. So I also agree with you. That's how we motivating each other. So I thought Mr. Iman want to ask
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
and
okay.
yeah, the first information I got about harmonica school about a decades or two ago was that only in Germany and Argentina, yeah, there are harmonica school, but maybe now there are other harmonica school in other countries. So. How many harmonica school are there in Argentina? Yeah.
Well, the main thing is that our harmonica school is called harmonica school. That's
Mhm.
the thing. But I think in Argentina, maybe with the COVID and the pandemic, some because in Argentina we are a lot of harmonica teachers, a lot. For our population, but we are. I know like 50 harmonica teachers. For example, like this 50, and they're almost my 30 of them are friend of mine. And I'm sure that there are more. But since COVID and this thing about online lessons, some harmonica teachers got together and create maybe their own kind of harmonica school lessons. The most important thing for our school is to do things for our student get together in an online way like this, and also with workshop that we got all together. For example, last year I started a kind of harmonica orchestra, for my students, but yeah, maybe here in Argentina you can find like two harmonica like online institutions, you know. Yeah.
Do they provide degrees, something like that?
No, there is more like we would love to do the kind of things, but it's very difficult. There is a like government institution, music institution, but for chromatic harmonica
Oh, okay.
that gives you like a title and everything that any classic music school,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
not for diatonic harmonica.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
Do you have for diatonic harmonica like titles or things like that? Like format, like a when you end a career of lawyer or something, there exists something of harmonica?
Do you mean in our country?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why maybe the case in Argentina is one of the a study for us about
Okay.
harmonica education. Yeah,
Okay.
All right, Mr. Iman, is that enough?
yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, maybe
Thank you.
one person maybe want to try the technique, the way you play, and then Mariana will give you a feedback. Maybe Mr. Deki or Martonius or Mr. Yaya or Mr. Harvey want to try some, and then Mariano will give you a feedback. Please, yeah,
Sure.
just try it. Yuk, cobain, yuk, cobain. Coba dari yang sudah disampaikan di workshop ini kita coba. Lalu nanti Mariano kasih feedback ya. Silakan, Mr. Herdy, maybe you want to try, please. It's okay, it's okay. Jangan malu-malu ya. Kita manfaatkan. Boleh di open mic-nya. Oke, ya, Mr. Asep, it's okay. Ya, Mr. Herdy, please. Nggak kedengeran ya? Oke, ya.
Segitu dulu teh.
Very nice. I really appreciate that, Hardy, right? Mr. Hardy. That was really nice. You used the grace note, and also the hand vibrato. A very short advice I can give you is, did you play the 3 blow, right? Because we have the same note, the 2 draw and the 3 blow. It was very nice. The thing that you can add is to change the 3 blow for the 2 draw. That's like the next challenge. It will be like some at beginnings harder for the breathing, but that's a thing. It was perfect, what you played, but you can add, you can start practicing with the 2 draw instead of the 3 blow. But it was very nice. I really appreciate that.
Yeay! Mantap, Mr. Herdi. Berarti challenge-nya gitu ya. Nanti jangan di 3 tiup ya, tapi di 2 sedot katanya. Oke? Alright. Maybe one person again ya. Mr. Deki want to try, I think. Yuk, cobain yuk. Kedengeran nggak ya? Coba cek dulu mic-nya. Nggak gitu kedengeran ya?
Dengar.
Kalau tadi, coba. Nggak.
Kok nggak denger ya?
Coba di onin dulu sound for musician-nya. Bisa nggak? Coba.
Sejak dulu nggak bisa, Mbak Sarah.
Coba di nomor 1 aja. Coba bikin vibrato di lubang 1. Atau lubang 2. Ya, ada. Kalau lubang 1 ada. Cobain.
Dengar.
Nggak gitu.
Nggak tahu ya.
Settingannya ya.
Pakai HP apa laptop?
Pakai HP.
Pakai
Ya,
HP ya?
HP ya soalnya ya.
Iya.
Bisa pakai laptop sih nanti next time ya. Tapi nggak apa-apa di lubang 1 aja. Coba lubang 1 terus coba.
Nggak dengar.
Nggak ada. Sayang banget ya. Nggak ada. Aduh. Mohon maaf, Mas Deki. So sorry, Mariano. I think the device is not support ya.
Yeah. But I
Mas
hear,
Deki,
heard a
little bit.
little bit of
Okay.
vibrato. I hear a little bit of vibrato. It was nice,
Okay.
but yes, sometimes the sound configuration don't help. But but thank you anyway.
But thank you, Mr. Deki ya.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry about. Ya, next time mau boleh dipersiapkan pakai
Yeah.
laptopnya.
You can send me an
Siap.
audio then if you want to,
Tuh.
of Mr. Deki, and then I can give him a feedback
Feedback. Oh,
later.
oke tuh,
Yeah.
Mr. Deki katanya nanti
Yeah,
coba kirim aja by Instagram ya, atau nanti coba DM dulu, nanti Mr. Mariano mau ngasih feedback. Baik banget, gila. Oke, mungkin yang lain terakhir yuk. Siapa? Rangga, Mas Martonius, siapa? Mas siapapun. Ada lagi yang mau dikasih feedback? Yuk, boleh cobain. Buka mic-nya ya. Ya,
Tes. Masuk nggak?
boleh. Masuk, boleh. Sound for musician-nya coba nyalain dulu deh, Mas.
Enggak ya.
Nggak ada soalnya.
Masuk.
Sedikit. Oh. It's the same case, I think. Mr. Rangga udah dinyalain? sound for musician nih? Yang di pojok kiri atas?
Tadi ada.
Ada tapi hilang.
Ih. Nah, nggak ada.
Ada di samping recording atau di atas foto orang-orang tuh original sound for musician off atau on. Nah itu coba off kayaknya off.
Original sound processor.
Nah itu diklik aja.
Masuk nggak?
Cuman lubang satu doang. Oke. Nah ini harus cek sound ya teman-teman berarti atau nanti settingannya harus dirubah, tapi it's okay. Nanti
He
Mr.
can he
Angga
can se- he can send me an audio later too
also
if
ya.
he wants. Yeah, no problem.
Oke, Mr. Angga nanti boleh DM ke Instagram Mariano.
Oke.
Ya,
Oke, thank you.
so sorry about that, but thank you so much for your kindness,
Okay.
Mariano.
Sure.
Maybe this is yeah. I think the time is we have a overtime ya ini ya.
It's okay. It's okay for me. Don't worry. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Maybe wanna try again? One person, Mr. Yaya,
Boleh.
Mr. Martonius. Oke, boleh, silakan. Aduh, Mr. Yaya kan udah jagoan banget. Oke.
Kenapa?
Mr. Yaya is
Oke.
our education division. So, ya, boleh banget.
Oke.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice. I want to hear more. Yeah, please continue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
what's the apa namanya kekurangannya apa gimana caranya bahasa Inggrisnya?
Oke, Mr. Yaya ask
Main
maybe.
lebih banyak gitu baru.
Boleh dikit lagi mungkin Mr. Yaya.
Once more?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lebih banyak.
Aman.
Nice. Are you playing with tongue blocking?
Yes, I am tongue blocking.
Yeah. Can you hear the deep sound of that's the main difference about playing tongue blocking. You know, he has this very deep sound that gives you play with tongue blocking. So you can play with pucker like me,
Yes.
but every time that I'm hearing somebody who plays with your tone and your sound, I'm saying I have to practice more with that because it's something is so much expressive. And another thing, you take my lick and you add things, you make changes. So that's one another thing about expressive thing. You're playing the lick I was playing, but in your own way with your own interpretations, because you know the blues language and you know what to add. So very nice. I really like that. Thank you.
Very nice, yeah,
Thank you,
Mariano.
thank you.
So, Mr. Yaya is also a harmonica player and he's a
Yeah.
professional anyway. So, maybe
I know.
someday you can ask Mr. Yaya to have a collaboration in your
Yeah.
music video, yeah. So you have to follow on each other on Instagram. By the way, Mr. Yaya, you have to
Okay.
I would love to.
follow-followan,
I would love to.
follow-followan ya. Siapa tahu kan jadi berkarya bersama. It's really nice. Alright, sudah tidak ada lagi kah, teman-teman? This is the last chance. Mr. Martonius tidak ada kah? Atau siapapun? Anyone? Tidak ada? Kalau tidak ada, gimana Mr. Yaya? Mau ngomong apa?
Nggak ada sih. Saya mau matiin mic aja.
Okay, so Mariano, we would like to give you an appreciation from our association is just like a little bit, a little thing, but I hope you liked it. So teman-teman bisa open your mic dan kita kasih clap for Mariano ya, kita apresiasi. So here the certificate of our appreciation.
I love that. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank
very much,
you.
Mariano.
Thank you so much. It's really nice to have a guest speaker. So thank you for
Thank you so
for
much.
sharing your
Normal.
valuable knowledge. I
Thank you
will
so much.
send it to you through WhatsApp. Hope you liked it. And maybe you
It's
have
amazing.
it's amazing also to have you this
Thank
night.
you.
So maybe you want to close our meeting with what you said, with a combination of your music performance, maybe, or
Okay.
is that?
So sorry. Sorry. Can you tell me that again?
Oh, I thought that you want to end this meeting with
Okay. Yeah.
your special performance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I
I
right?
can play.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah, I can play
guys,
some.
we'll enjoy the performance by Mariano Garcia del Rio. Please
Thank you
take
so
your
much.
time.
Well, thank you. Sorry, wrong key.
Amazing! Open your mic, guys! Open your mic!
Hey.
Great! Oh my God! Thank you
you
so
so
much,
much.
Mariano.
You are
Oh my
great.
God!
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We wish you all the best for your music movement, and see you in another moment. Thank you so much.
Whenever you want, guys. Thank you so much. I
Thank
had so much fun.
you.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Thank you.
Kita foto bareng ya. So also
Oke.
thanks for Mr. Restu because Mr. Restu is from Educate Division who made that certificate. Makasih ya Mr. Restu ya. Okay, open your camera guys and we'll take the photo. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you so much. I will share in our group.
Great.
Wait. Ih, seneng banget. Okay, guys. Maybe the time is over. Thank you. See you next time, Mariano. If you
Thank you guys.
thank
Thank
you,
you
thank you,
so
thank you,
much.
thank you.
Thank you very
For
much,
the
Mariano.
Oh, jangan lupa untuk mengisi fill the lembar evaluasi ya, teman-teman nanti di-share di grup. Mariano, if you
Gracias,
want to leave
Mariano.
to
Okay.
continue your activity, that's okay.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, guys.
Thank
It was a
you.
pleasure for me. Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Sarah. Thank you.
Ya,
Thank you,
thank
Mr.
you.
Mariano. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oke semua.
Ya, terima kasih ya teman-teman semua. Kecuali kepengurusan boleh stay ya.
Izin live ya.
Iya,
Oke.
oke. Mas Randy.
Makasih.
Nuhun. Thank
Atur
you.
nuhun.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Oke. Ya, teman-teman, kepengurusan baru bisa sekarang kita ngumpul ya. Sedikit aja. Jadi Mas Yaya fix ya, nggak bisa.
Menyedihkan.
Sorry.
Mas Zandri ikut
Mas Ari
kepengurusan nggak?
tadi ada kok,
Oh, tapi
tapi
cabut ya?
Mm-mm. Nah, jadi update terbaru ya, teman-teman. Hmm,
Taruh
untuk
dulu teh. Dokter Jo ini ini nggak ya? Monitor nggak ya?
Matiin rekornya dulu kayaknya.
iya
Oh, iya,
iya
benar.
oke. Mr. Martonius ya yang record ya.
Bisa
Nanti
kok.
make sure ada di mana ya berarti? Cloud atau di mana tuh, Mas Mart?
Di cloud-nya
Kayaknya cloud,
Mas
mau pilihan
Bagus.
cloud aja.
Di cloud aja.
Nggak ada pilihan drive tadi, langsung ke rekamannya.
Oh.
Nanti dicek lagi ya, dari di mana. Jadi Mas Restu gimana? Bisa ke Jakarta atau enggak?